Shalom and good day all. This is the Healing29 back again for a comic, trade, and manga haul. Well, in this case, light novel manga haul. And beginning with first things first, let's see what I got through this week's haul. I just want to point out that this video will probably come out with a second part because not all of the comic book haul is here through my LCS. But I will go through the things that I did actually get this week at my LCS and also what I picked up on the weekend. So, moving into what I got at over the weekend, and that is I dropped into Minotaur in the city. So, if you happen to live in Australia, definitely check them out. And I picked up the manga light novels of Full Metal Alchemist. So I decided to pick up all 6 volumes of it instead of the 5 I needed. At least with getting all 6 volumes, that means I won't have to use the one in the box set, and that I'll be able to read them in my own time, or in my own free time. So as you can see there's Land of Sand, Abducted Alchemist, The Valley of White Petals, Under the Faraway Sky, Ties That Bind, and also A New Beginning. Also this week, I got through another comic shop online, which also turned up this Friday past, and that is some variants in relation to Batman versus Robin. And as you can see there's at least 3 of them there, and also their prices. I do have one criticism about this particular cover here, but I'll get to that when I get around to the review of Batman vs. Robin this week. And if you happen to live in Australia as well, yes, you can also check out their website, as well as my main website, the main place where I go to my LCS, and quite a number of people in Australia, especially in Victoria, check out, and that is All Star Comics. Put in the discount code on their website, you'll get 10% off everything on what you order, as well as their main website. Moving into the comics that I'll be reviewing this week, and also pretty much what is my present haul for this week, and that is the Detective Comics by Ram V. I have decided that I will drop reviewing this. I'll still pick it up and collect it, but I'm going to stop in reviewing the series, because the quality of the storytelling has really dropped off. Had somewhat an okay beginning, but the moment he officially moved into the first act, I must say it's become dead on arrival. Which is really disappointing, because I know Ram V can actually write some somewhat decent stuff. Now, whether it was the way he chose to write it, or how the editors chose to get him to write it, I got no idea, but yeah, I'll be picking it up, but it's no longer going to be reviewed on the channel, I'm afraid to say. But moving into the things that I will be reviewing, of what is here that I will review. I don't know if any of these will be grouped or individual throughout the week. I'll also have to find out what happens when the rest of my haul turns up, and that will quite likely be my next weekend. But even though with next weekend, I should still be able to fix up the videos for the rest of this week by the time this video goes up and you see it. So we've got Batman vs. Robin. That's definitely in the reviews side of things. Dead Boy Detectives, issues 2 and 3. Finally got things fixed up for my RCS, so I can definitely cover this series. I do enjoy the Dead Boy Detectives, where one character was basically born and died in, I think, the 1920s, 1930s, and the other one sort of like born and died in sort of like the 70s to 80s. And that's sort of like how the characters eventually came together. They created the Dead Boy Detectives, and the story continues from there. I advise you check out some of the previous um, Dead Boy Detectives trade paperbacks. They are definitely worth the read. Now, moving into the next one, that is Blue Beetle Graduation Day, Stargirl Lost Children. Moving into some action, Batman Audio Adventures, which has been really good and I definitely enjoy it. It reminds me a little bit of Night Watch, which I recently reviewed on the channel, as the how the story's done, but really fun to read. Of course, Action Comics, but I'm more so looking forward to reading the Dan Jurgens story over the rest of the stories. And last but not least, Artist Elite presents issue number 6 and the stories in that. Well, until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.